questions over the integrity of the outcome of the Federal Capital Territory FCT Council elections have drawn a response from the electoral umpire. The Independent National Electoral Commission INEC has denied allegations of results manipulations at the Clerical Health Center polling unit in Yangaji Ward in Kwali Council area during the just concluded polls. This followed claims that the All Progressives Congress APC recorded 1,219 votes despite the polling unit having only 345 registered voters and 213 accredited voters. Responding to the claims, the FCT Resident Electoral Commissioner Aminu Idris described the narrative as false, claiming it was a clerical error rather than deliberate tampering. Gentlemen, first of all, what do you think triggered this controversy? Let's start from there.
Well, you see, when I saw the supposed result sheet, I examined it very well. And the first thing that came to my mind was that is it possible for somebody to have altered it deliberately just to create doubt in the minds of Nigeria about the conduct of the election? And if it has anything to do with the integrity of the polls, it shouldn't have been just one. Because apart from this one, I am not sure I have seen any other.
Okay.
But if you see the way Nigerians and those who have never spoken positively about this government hammer on it, you would think that you find this alteration in virtually all the, all the councils. And when I read the reaction of INEC, they said, one, it was 122, but in the process of tallying, they realized that the entire figure overshot by 1.
Okay.
And so by the time they cross-checked, they realized that instead of entering 121, they entered 122 for APC, and it was corrected. In fact, the INEC official went further to say that if it was 1,219 that was entered as being claimed, that the Beavers device would have rejected it outrightly because it's far way above what Beavers recorded as number of accredited voter. I think Nigerians must realize, or some Nigerians who believe that nothing good can come out of this country must realize that we have gone past this stage of outright falsehood. Because look, the way from Saturday night up to Sunday morning, and in fact, I listened to a respected lawyer, a former public official in this country. The way he spoke about it.
All right, just hold that thought. Okay, we've just been told that we're going to be joining a live broadcast, of I think the appointment of the new Inspector General of Police, IGP Tunji Disu, but. Remember the handing over, the official handing over from former IGP Kaide Betokun to the new IG. But journalist hangout will continue on other platforms.
We'll be handing over 2 flags to the new IGP. First, the Nigerian flag, and second, the Nigeria Police flag. The first phase has been concluded. Next,
from the outgoing IGP to the new IGP. All right, beautiful one. So, Biko, back to our conversation. INEC, they've denied this. They called it untrue and misleading. What do you make of INEC's denial?
Yes, I knew there was some element of mischief. There are people who are always looking for things like this.
Okay.
The FCT election was free and fair. Generally free, fair, and credible. APC did its homework well. APC decided to field candidates from who are indigenous of the FCT. That was the game changer. That was the reason they did well. In fact, in Gwagwalada, where they lost the election, it was in protest against the APC because they didn't get it right in Gwagwalada. They fielded a non-indigenous, and the people decided to vote against the party. So people who are looking for excuses, who are saying, oh, the turnout was incredibly low. What they failed to realize, or they didn't know because they chose not to read, is the fact that the turnout was even higher than previous elections in the FCT. You saw article saying, oh, incredibly low. You used the word incredibly low. You saw the PDP spokesman to say, oh, it's because people are not happy
with the Electoral
Act that was passed. All these are just opportunities for them to project their agenda. Even if APC won by 90%, they will still say the election is not free and fair. And in any case, the beavers has been configured to reject overvoting. Where voting is above the number of accredited voters, it instantly rejects it. The same way that if you are from Ogun State and you want to get posting to your own state as a core member, it will automatically flag you. But if the states around Ogun, you succeed. But if it's your state and you want posting to that state, you are trying to manipulate to be posted to your own state, it rejects you instantly. It's been fed into the INEC server that way, and that's the same way that the beavers works. So they've explained already. In any case, what the law says, the new amendment to the electoral, what it says is that where there is evidence of overvoting, the entire balloting is cancelled. So even if you took away all of the votes that we are talking about here, what impact will it have on the outcome? It will still not have an impact.
Exactly.
But they held on to just this one and made all the noise in the world without actually knowing what transpired. They don't bother to find out. That is the problem. The same way they didn't bother to find out whether judges were singing Tinubu's anthem or not. They lied against those judges. They lied against the judges. Not one judge sang. But they told Nigerians, oh, the judges were singing. Chidi Odinkalu was making all the noise. And I challenged him. I said, bring a video where even the mouth of a judge was shaking. Up to today.
I'm surprised he hasn't.
Through the challenge at least 3 times.
I'm surprised he hasn't.
3 times. People of honor should not say what they cannot prove. People have honor should not make a lot of noise before they have even investigated what they are talking about. This is the thing. There's absolutely no need for it. Look at the way INEC explained the thing. And there's no fraud here. There's no fraud. They've explained. There can be clerical error, there can be a mistake. There can even be a mistake about tallying. Even computers make mistakes.
Yeah, sure.
But you held on to it like a dog holds on to a bone with his teeth. Come on. What is it? The election was free and fair. And the better candidates won. That is what has happened. One side played its politics well. If you don't get your politics right, you lose elections. They got the right candidates. The people, the indigents of Abuja have never had this good. For the first time, they have a minister who is their son. They had never been considered. You are now surprised that they are supporting APC. Previous administrations in this country had never deemed it right to pick their son and make him a minister. But these people did it. And Wike said from the beginning that he wanted to pick candidates from among the indigents. And he did that. It was a politically wise move.
That's playing the politics right.
That is what made the difference between winning and losing. Nothing else. All of this were 1,219 votes. That's not what made the difference about winning or losing. It is that choice. The choice that they made to pick indigents over non-indigents, at least to give them a sense of belonging. Yes. That was what made the difference. You can make all the noise in the world, but if they do that election again, they will still win, perhaps with a more audacious margin.
It's going to be the same result. I mean, just in rounding of this conversation.
What I needed to add was that apart from picking indigents, there are people in Abuja who believe very strongly that Wike has done well, and the only way to compensate him is to support whichever candidate is supporting the election. I went to the mosque on Sunday evening, that Sunday or Monday, we were breaking fast, and a member of my mosque, who is the chairman of our Ramadan committee, he told me that he had his son, and both of them went to vote because they don't want Wike to be shamed.
Oh, really?
And I asked him, and I asked him, Wike said, oh, the roads opened up in Abuja. It's enough.
Even to the satellite towns.
Even the satellite towns.
You know, that all the roads opened up, So, and for me, I began to wonder, I said, for this man to be saying this, it means that there are 1,000 people who may have decided to go and vote just because they believe that this man is working. I think, for me, that election, to a large extent, INEC gave a good account of itself.
Yes.
And Nigerians, it's not good to boast when you are not sure of your strategies. Some of the other political parties made a lot of noise. Making some Nigerians to believe that they were going to do, they were going to do something. When I now saw the margin, when you are defeated by 4,000, 5,000, you can still make noise. But when you are defeated by over 20,000,
that's
it's like keep your mouth shut.
And you say it's not Obiakpo. Abuja is not Obiakpo. But you couldn't prove it. So Abuja has been made to look like Obiakpo.